This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Here he goes, inside the 40. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. For the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Takes the toss and heads left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Clemson.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll throw it now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's caught. It's Jenkins. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Direct snap. breaks into open space. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And it's a direct snap. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Russell looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Russell. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's King. Touchdown tie as they answer with their first score of this title game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Wait, now it's another broken tackle.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Shoots to get free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. with the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they're able to get him down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Second down, they're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He finds some space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Davis. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Hebe keeps it himself. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Bringing pressure. Wide open downfield. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. And they get the completion.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Fights off a defender. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw, catch made on the outright. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. The quarterback will just sneak it in. Touchdown, Alabama. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. To the right side, complete.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play. Quarterback
changing the play now at the line. 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looking for a gap. It's Davis. And tackled after a small pickup there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's awesome. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and hands on that nice catch.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown. This offense is still clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. He wins the foot race to the end zone. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have... kind of dominated performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Russell. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He's got a 1st down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Catch made on the out route. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Puts the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Russell. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He gets loose. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
It's Russell. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tied.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. To the air. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Andrews. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And that'll do it. We have